So all I want to do today is show you probably my most used build this season for all the GMs. I've done many flawlesses with this build. Usually get a decent amount of kills with it. Although GMs don't really matter. No point in going out trying to get all the kills. I like to try and support my team as well. So this is what is sort of best for trapping enemies and then doing massive amounts of DPS, and it's just slowing down the the spawns as well, so you're slowing and controlling all the spawns. And then with your Aegis Scepter, it's pretty easy to do as well. I mean, it's not very, I don't see it used in end level content like end game, and I don't understand why it's so good. Like for this type of things, like just controlling spawns on the fly, pretty easy to do. What I've got also is I've got harmony on both my weapons, and I've got a really nice bow that I use quite a lot of, which I will show you as well later. It's got some really unique perks, so you'll have to let me know what you think of my bow. It's a bit of an odd one, but it's really nice. I love it. So again, look, it's all I'm doing here. I know these are only thrall coming out this door here, but I'm procking my shards. You'll see the shards popping up as well, which I'm taking advantage of. Again, I will show you later why I use shards. I'm picking them up, and you'll notice on the bottom left I'm getting a nice stasis weapon damage bonus as well, which I can use on my Aegis or my heavy, which I run Reed's Regret, which is obviously stasis. And because I've got that 25% damage buff going on this barrier knight over here, I think I only hit him with 3 shots. Then my friend breaks his shield with Arbalist, but he gets shredded with that. So I'll go over the build, show you the build. I won't tell you a crap build. It's a really strong build. Let me know if you've tried it or tried something similar, or any other suggestions. I'm open for suggestions as well. So I'll tell you the build as soon as this last clip's finished out. This is my build, my Stasis Revenant Backrus build. Like I said, I promise you it's decent. I've done plenty of flawlesses with it this season on various different GMs. Really good for slowing the play, controlling spawns, getting massive damage boosts, helping your team out. I'll quickly go over my aspects and fragments. I run Touch of Winter because that makes my Dustfield Grenade have enhanced sort of area, so you get like a big nice area with your Dustfield Grenade, trapping more enemies. I also like to run Grim Harvest because defeating slowed down frozen combatants creates me shards. I take advantage of them shards, which I'll show you in my mods in a minute, but another good reason is because it gives you melee energy back, and the Hunter Shurikens are pretty broken still in PvE. Really strong. So you can get multiple kills with them, even at GM level, Master Vogs and stuff like that. Whisper of Chains. While I'm near frozen or friendly stasis crystals, I'll take reduced damage, which is always nice, and I get the 10 recovery. Whisper of Joran. Slow from my abilities lasts longer. Like I said, the name of the build is to slow and control spawn, so the longer my slow lasts, the better, and you can actually save your teammates' asses now and again with this as well. When they're getting rushed, it'll slow them right down and last for a long time. Whisper of Impetus is another one. That's a really good one. Honestly, you should try this one out if you haven't. If you don't really try it, it reloads all your weapons every time you hit something with a melee. You don't even need a kill. As long as you hit something with your Shuriken, it reloads every single weapon that you've got. It gives you like crazy handling speed on them all as well. Really good. Whisper of Torment. Gain grenade energy every time I take damage from targets. It's basically like free discipline, because you're always getting some sort of damage at you in a GM or higher. 1350 upwards, you tend to get a lot of heat, so it's like free discipline really. Whisper of Conduction. Nearby stasis shards track my position, which is really handy because, like again, 1350 upwards, GMs, Master Vogs, whatever, you don't want to be running around collecting these shards. Put yourself in danger. You might as well let them come to you and get the benefits out of them that way. I will start off with my mods on the armour. Elemental shards, like I've just said, with going to create plenty of shards by freezing targets and with my Aegis Scepter. So what these shards do is this mod turns the shards into elemental wells. So it's going to give you benefits of elemental wells, stasis elemental wells, because I'm on a stasis subclass, so it's a really good mod, that one. Now take advantage of this with Font of Might, picking up an elemental well that matches my subclass enemy, in this subclass type, sorry. In this case it's stasis, so I'm always going to get a nice 10%, 25% damage for 10 seconds as well, as long as I run stasis weapons and a stasis subclass. Plenty of shards. You're going to get this buff all the time, Font of Might. You'll see it on the bottom left called stasis weapon boost. You get it all the time because of the amount of shards you're creating. And what I like to run with that is also elemental time dilation. So instead of 10 seconds, you get an extra 3 seconds. So it's 13 seconds of extra damage. No brainer. An extra bit of damage never hurts, does it? I like to run Powerful Friends as well, because that gives me that boost to mobility, because I like to run Bacchus, and dodging on your Bacchus is so fun, and it gets you out with some bad situations as well. The other reason why I like to run Bacchus is because I'm running Arc Bow, sometimes you can run Arc Linear as well. You get that extra 10% to arc weapons as well, but not only that, when anything's slurred, you get extra 10% to anything that's slurred as well. So it's pretty nice. All that what I've said all stacks together. Font of Might, the extra 10% to slurred enemies. And then Aegis Scepter is such an underrated gun, underused in GM like level play, but it's excellent for creating shards for these sort of buffs. Font of Might elemental shards, you're going to get loads of them. And then what my bow and my heavy is they both got harmony on them, so if you can get a kill with your Aegis, you're going to proc harmony on any of these two, so pretty good synergy, sort of synergize well together. But this is the bow that I was talking about earlier on. It's got shoot to loot on it. Like, I didn't think this perk, I just sort of laughed it off, I didn't know, but honestly it saved my ass so many times in GMs, with like heavy being like across the map or in fire or something like that, and it's just instantly goes to your into your sort of inventory. Fantastic. Definitely try and get this one on a bow. It's really good, and harmony. And then obviously with my Reed's Regret, that's stasis, so I'm going to get that Font of Might buff and harmony buff as well if I get a kill, so they all stack together with my Aegis. Get a kill with your Aegis, proc your Font of Might, and then you switch, and you've also got your Font of Might and your harmony going on as well on that, so it all sort of works like really well together. What I'll do is I'll leave the rest of the clips playing out. We'll talk through them a little bit, and then I'll just leave a few running out, but let me know if I've explained it well enough, or if there's anything I can do better for you, just let me know. I hope you enjoy it. Yeah, so what I'm going to do is just try and showcase where it's best. So like this type of thing here, just controlling all these, this is a GM, pretty easy. It throws just like 7 enemies in like a second. So yeah, it's pretty handy. Really encourage you to sort of give it a try. Again, I'm just going to sort of try and sell it to you a little bit, maybe. And it's like good 8, 9, 10 enemies there. Like just stopped in the tracks. What usually happens on this bit, as you maybe know, they usually do run at you. But you can sort of flip reverse it and slow them down, like play at a distance, play nice and chill. Easy work for the rest for me and my teammates, getting all the buffs off there as well. And this is my shoot to loot bow. I said I'd show you where it's. I mean, there's a heavy brick there. Boom, straight in. Fascinated with this perk. It's great on a bow, honestly. Love it. Don't want to be running out there to get it. Nah, thanks. I'll just get it. I'll just shoot it and get it. You know what I mean? There's another one there. Straight in my inventory. Boom. Don't want to be running out there and grabbing that. So yeah, what I'm going to do now is, as I said, I'll show you the little trick in with Aegis Scepter. I think a couple of people have already talked about it. I know he said he mentioned it, but I don't think nobody else has really mentioned it since he has, because I think it's because nobody uses it. So it's a little nifty trick that I've found with Aegis. I don't know if it's like a secret
a secret on the gun or something, or does it actually say it on the gun? I don't, no idea. But as you can see there, I'm getting 1772 headshot, and then when you're freezing them, you get that extra damage. So again, 1722, and then when they're frozen, 1809. So Aegis does more damage to targets that are frozen. I hope it's been enjoyable for you. Take it easy.